Alex Hormozy talks about a pricing model mapped out from point A to point D, and almost everyone is starting at the wrong point. So almost every young entrepreneur is told that time is money, and it's true, but it's not always as simple as it sounds. Because if you price yourself on an hourly rate, or you price based on your competitors, then it can be just a race to who has the lowest price, and then you're just competing for the lowest price, and then it's terrible and it's a commodity. But as well, you want to price intentionally, and you don't want to be guessing. And it's because of this. It's because of this graph. So we'll be talking about it today. If you choose the wrong point, you'll get starved and get penalized for being efficient. If you choose the right one, you work a fraction of the hours and make double the money that you would for the same amount of time, and get the cash you need, therefore, to actually automate your business and have the time to work on your business instead of work in it. So today we're breaking down the exact mathematics of pricing, so you can stop selling your life by the hour and be incentivized to actually work slower and instead price based on value. And that's what we're talking about today, pricing. How do you price? Another day, another dollar in the BizCraft world. Hope you guys like that little intro. That was actually a bit long. Right, let's get the timer going, and then let's get on some Minecraft, shall we? Shall we indeed? My name's Manny. I run a web design business. I also run this YouTube channel where I talk about different aspects of business for the younger version of me, and that's an important one. Guys, I'm gonna keep it real with you. At the end of last episode, a wonderful episode where we found the mangrove wood, where we're now going to immediately go back home because I've been exploring for so long now in so many of these hot biomes. We want to go back home. I'm homesick, and not gonna lie, at the end of last episode, I blew up. I hit a creeper, and you'll see the axe in my hand has quite a lot of durability, because the other ones, the other one I had, did you just jump off the... Me bumba clart. The problem with having 7 dogs is they're all 1 HP all the time, because you can never tell when they've jumped off a cliff or something. Okay, luckily I think I know the way home. It is going to take all episode. Oh, I need to find my horse. We have a horse, guys. Is that him? Nope, I'm absolutely hallucinating my own horse. There he is. It's a zombie horse, so I'm happy about that. So we found mangrove wood because some psychopath in the comments, who seems to be sticking around, has told me to get mangrove wood. Thank you to that, boss. We're now on the way back to build the house, finally. We're not going to be homeless. We're not going to be living in some poor villager's shed. So that's ideal. For anyone who's interested, who's a bit of a Minecrafter, the way we found it, that might be another village, I'm not sure. No, it isn't. That's the right village. Is by following hot biomes. So we found, I was just wandering around, we found a jungle biome, then we found a savanna biome, and then we followed the savanna biome, we found another jungle biome, which is this one, and at the end of the jungle biome was the mangrove biome. And we did that because I searched it up, and it's apparently it spawns in hot, dry areas. So I thought, well, the savanna's hot and dry, and just hot areas. So I was like, oh, savanna's hot, jungle's hot, and it was adjacent to a savanna and a jungle. So that's interesting. In case you want to find mangrove wood, chill out, dogs. I'm trying to sleep with 7 dogs. That's inhuman. That's inhuman. Horse is always trying to get away. Okay, so pricing. It's simple, but it's not obvious. It's not obvious, okay? And when you understand the idea behind it, things can be very, very useful. By the way, I think this way is another village. I'm just going to follow, like, where we went. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's just this way. I'm pretty sure we're just going this way. Cool. So, point number 1. If you charge $50 an hour for your services, that's pretty good, right? $50 an hour. The problem is you're charging on time. So you're incentivized to work slower. Yeah? And then you send an invoice to your client, and they go, "Ooh, that's a lot of money." And you can only charge people who are happy to afford to pay more. It's also varying. It's not guaranteed. That's going to hurt your close. That's going to hurt your conversion rate probably, unless you're dealing with some thick clients who don't realize that they're going to get a bill for who knows how much money. And you know, I think with some things you get like quotes for some services, and I think, you know, that's fair. I respect it, but at the same time, like, by the way, horses can swim now, and this is unreal. This is so helpful. Look at that. Before you'd fall off instantly. I think I'm going the right way. We're looking for a jungle. Here it is. The jungle biome. I think you can see it in the distance. That's what that is. I'm not sure, but I think we're going the right way. So say you build an advanced AI pipeline that spins up a website for you in 10 minutes instead of 10 hours. If you charge hourly, you just gave yourself a major pay cut, didn't you? It takes 10 minutes to charge the site. You'd have to either lie or just receive less money because it only took you 10 minutes because you built an amazing AI pipeline. Instead, you can just charge a flat fee that's maybe even lower than what people would get elsewhere. But you're making more money because you're able to serve more clients, because you build websites in 10 minutes because you use AI workflows, you use AI automation. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We need that AI automation in our lives, to a degree. All right, this is where we found our legendary zombie horse, where he started burning to death in the daylight, and we saved him. We saved his life because I built a saddle, and otherwise he would have died. So we're lucky that he's alive. He's with us. I've never seen a zombie horse before in the game. I don't know if they existed. I know skeleton horses did. When you have lightning that hits a skeleton, it spawns the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Literally, it spawns 4 skeleton horses with skeletons riding the skeleton horses, which is terrifying. But I came across a zombie with a spear, and that was crazy. I've never seen that before, so yeah, pretty cool. What is going on? So yeah, we're going to go out the other end of this. My mouse just lagged, I think. Yeah, this is going to be very frustrating. Let's go on the trees. That's a bit smarter. I am not sure if this is the right way to go. I'm not going to lie. Like, there was so much jungle, and biomes are so big in Minecraft now, which I think is so cool. But like, this is rough. All right, let's keep it going. How long do we have left? Guaranteed no time yet. I mean, what am I doing? I'm always yapping, guys. So, if you build something that moves you faster, you're going to, yes, get paid less because you're charging hourly. Don't charge hourly. Don't charge on time. It's really bad. Instead, charge on value. And there's major benefits to this, and many of them, many benefits, and we're going to talk about those right now. So, if a restaurant owner wants bookings, a restaurant owner that you're building a website for wants bookings, not 40 hours of you typing on a keyboard, yeah? So they don't really care how much time you spend on it. And that's one thing, that's one misconception. People think people think that it's important, or that clients will find it important, new people. They don't care. They do not care. They care that you're going to get the job done, because loss aversion, they've probably been stung by someone in the past, not necessarily in web design. They care that you're going to do a good enough job for them. So, oh, is that pale oak? That's cold. Gang, let's get some pale oak. We may have come across this area already, actually. I don't know. So this is the new biome. Yikes. My horse didn't take damage somehow. So this is the new biome. For anyone who doesn't know, there's a creepy crawly in this biome called the Creaking, and I've never seen him in Minecraft before because I don't play this game anymore. Oh my days, look how big the biome is. But let's get freaky and get ooh. Don't do that. So I'm pretty sure there is just a Donny who lives in here who will just attack you, which is really scary. It probably does a lot of damage. I don't know his stats. I don't know his game like that, you know what I mean? What is that? Never mind, that's the top of trees. I'm being paranoid. Okay. Alright, we're definitely in the wrong zone right now, but it's fine, because we went through some ice glaciers and then went back into, like, I remember we went through, like, this area. Oh, my dogs just spawned in. What was that? Thought I just heard a sound. That was creepy. 20 years of age, by the way. Yeah, I think this is where we were. Oh my... It's a woodland mansion, gang. Holy. That's crazy. Note that down in the memories. That's also Pale Oak over there. That's crazy. That's not too far away, guys. I'm also really just... So this is just a scary area in general. That, I feel like that's subjective. That's our objective. Oh my days. No. I'm getting cold. Boys. We've got to dig our blood clot horse out. No more suffocating, gang. No. Holy. Where are the horse? Oh my days. No. I'm actually done. I'm actually so done. I hate... Boys, this is a terrible update. I don't care what anyone says. This is such a bad addition to the game. Guys, they're never going to believe me. They're never going to believe me that I found a zombie horse. Because Minecraft decided to add snow that kills you. And there's nothing you can do to tell when you're going to fall through the snow. So you just can't go over the snow. You can't. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. I actually didn't think he'd die there. Yeah, I'm just going to lose the plot, to be honest. Look at this. This is so bad. And when I was on the horse, by the way, I couldn't see my horse in front of me. So I couldn't even tell if I was on the horse still. It's all good. I kind of want to deliver you guys value, so I don't want to like stay caught up on the death of my... Okay, no, I'm actually going to lose the plot. Because this is so boring. Let's heal up, yeah? Let's not be stupid. Let's just take a chill pill, yeah? And calm ourselves with the knowledge of business. This is the expert premium. So a heart surgeon fixes a valve in 20 minutes and charges thousands. You pay for the years of experience. You're not paying hourly because you'd only be charging 20 minutes. He saved your life. Your AI systems and automations and employees should represent your expertise. And your system should represent your expertise, not charging on time, not any of this. Yeah. You know, this really begs the question, guys. Was it all worth it? You know what I mean? Was it all worth it? Yes, we found about a zillion dogs. But we lost our zombie horse. I actually don't care that much, I'm not gonna lie. He was one of those kind of horses who just didn't really fit in, you know? He didn't fit in with the other horses, and I feel like he probably wasn't happy because of it. You know, he probably wasn't the happiest of horses. I do want to point out that that's all pale oak. We're in the wrong place, guys. We're in the wrong place. We're in the wrong place, guys. Let's go back to the jungle. Now, I don't have a horse, so just getting home is just going to take about 10 bazillion years. Not really. Yeah, we need to go this way. I'm going the wrong way. No. Yeah, I mean, this is just so... It's just so hard to tell, like, whether you're going to fall through the snow or not. Like, I see now that this is solid snow and the other one wasn't. But it's just like, come on, like, we're just doing too much Mojangle. Right, where is this creaking, Donnie? I'm out for blood now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to kill something. I need to heal up first of all. Like, first of all, we need to relax. Okay, otherwise we're gonna lose our lives. It's a dangerous world out here. Yeah, gang, I'm not gonna lie. The commentary's not been great so far. The value has not been great, but it's all right. It's all right. It's been a traumatizing episode, to be honest. We could find another horse on the way back, but I feel like I'll just get one when I'm back. Yeah, bro, you're not lasting a minute, bro. Yeah, GG. Yeah, see you later. Got no time for you. Let's get back home. Done with all these hoes. What? Done with... Loser ass zombie, bro. Alright, we got to get the boat out. Right. I'm upset, guys. I'm upset. Let's talk about the 4-point graphing, right? Where's exhibit A? Yeah, you won't be able to read it properly now, but it looks like this, yeah? So what does this mean? We have pricing A. Look at pricing A. Where's pricing A? It's the lowest. And it's on the left side of the graph, but it's probably right for you guys. What's the significance of point number A? It's the lowest possible... Point A is the worst pricing. It's a hypothetical one. No one would ever really charge it for long because it's price point A is so low that you can't even keep the lights on. That's the idea. Price point B. Have we been here before? No idea, guys. Boys, I don't know where we are. Let's keep it going anyway. I remember doing a lot of boys, we're getting hungry already. I'm hearing double. I don't know why. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm tweaking. Alright. Let's get going. Let's get out of here, bro. Let's leave the trauma behind. So, the lowest price where you can survive and pay bills. That's price point B. Price point A is economically insensible. You can't pay your bills. You're just charging unbelievably low and you can't do anything. You can't pay your bills. Can't do nothing. Price point B. This is the lowest price where you can survive and pay your bills. Maybe get a bit extra, but it's on the low side, and the benefits are that you feel like you're giving your clients the true experience, and they're paying for exactly what the price point, exactly what they deserve to pay, and nothing more. And you think that's a good idea. Price point C. This is the best one. This is the best one on the graph. Price point C is at the highest point on the y-axis because, yeah, this is the right way. Maybe we can console ourselves in a new friend. In memory. We didn't even name him. We do have Claude at home. We have a horse. His name's Claude. Because we love Claude. I don't want to see any of these mobs. I don't have time for them. I'm just in grief right now. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just sad. I'm just in remorse. You know what I mean? Guys, from here, I don't really know the way home. I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let's keep it going. I feel like... no, we came from over here. We came from over here, I think. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. What else are we talking about today? I've got a few flowers. Yeah, this is where we were. Which is the right way, do you reckon? Who knows? So, price C is the best. The highest price, price C is the highest price the market will pay for the value you provide. It's the same income as point B, but with a fraction of the clients and hours because you price higher, so you get less clients. Because you price higher, you make the same amount of money for less work. That means you have more time to spend serving more clients, or to reinvest that time and the money surplus back into the business. If you see what I'm saying. So it's not a simple case of making less money or making more money, if you see what I'm saying. I think we did go this way. That's the Savannah tree. How have I found the way back, boys? I don't know, but I'm here for it. So, you target clients with high problem severity. So they have more money and need to fix it now. So if you target niches with more money enough to reach the price point that you're asking for, and with more severity of problems, boys, I think they definitely up the spawn rate of water temples. If you charge clients, if you find clients that have like a deeper pain of the problem that you solve, then they're going to pay that higher price, right? And as long as you do a good job, they're going to be fine to pay that. Here we are, guys. This is the right way, actually, which is kind of crazy. I'll take that as the world telling me that they're on my side. They're on my side, and that it's a rough world out there, and that sometimes about 4 blocks of snow will ruin your entire day. Yeah. That's a terrible addition to the game, by the way. No one cares. Yeah. No. The problem. I'm just rattled, to be honest. Let's be real. I'm just bad at the game. It's a skill issue. All right, let's get home. I don't have time for you creepers. Where are my dogs? Where are they? Why haven't they teleported? Their chunks probably aren't loaded. No. I'm actually going to lose the plot, though. No, because I'm actually going to lose it. I've gone all that way and my chunks aren't loaded, so the dogs aren't going to teleport. Yeah, I'm done. I've actually had it up to here, bro. Well, at least we can get a few slime balls. This is going to be a long episode, boys. Where are my dogs? Hopefully they didn't die. Unlikely. So then we have price point D. Price point D means your value to price discrepancy is broken. So it's the other end of the scale to price point A, where basically it's too expensive, no one buys it, so it's like not viable. So in the middle, you have B and C, the lowest you can possibly pay while still making it make sense for you and your business sustainably, and B, the highest you can pay, the highest that the market will pay for. Charge price point C. It's better. You have more money to reinvest into your customers, so you can make your service better, so that over time people pay for your services happily eventually at that price point. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Hopefully some of my dogs will start spawning in about now. Some turtles. I don't know who these guys are, to be honest. Shrimp, maybe, not sure. Get out the way. So, there's a placebo effect too. When you price high, there's a placebo effect that says, hey guys, we are premium. There they all are. What are you doing? What are you all doing? I don't know. Hopefully I can just boat by the shore and it'll be fine. I don't know if it will be. I don't know if it will be, guys. Okay. Surgical precision. Nice. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I mean, what was I thinking? Look at that baby fish. Yeah, it's not a baby fish. Is it a baby fish? It is. It's a baby fish. Salmon burger. These are all my dogs. Absolute army. Got a military of dogs. Let's keep it going, gang. I'm gonna have to run along the coast, but it's genuinely fine. We'll keep going. How long left? We're done. How long have we been recording? 25 minutes. I'm done. Right, let me speed run these points, guys. My bad. I got better. I've been confused by the death of our dear zombie horse. I've been rattled. So, another reason why price point C, why you should price as high as the market will pay. The good client filter. So, cheap clients are loud, stressful, and break boundaries. Premium clients respect the process and trust the system. They understand that you're trying to do your best. They understand that if you price high, it means your delivery is going to be good. That being said, but yeah, it just filters out those who don't have the money, who aren't going to pay, who aren't interested, who have limited attention span, whatever. Yeah, filters them out, which is good. So, funding the automation machine. So point C, the margins of point C give me the excess cash to pay for tools like Anyturn, Claude, and VPS services. Those are tools that I use. But for you, it might be something different. But those are software that's really helpful. Premium profits buy back your time because I'm able to use them for automations. Premium profits also just allow you to pay for employees, these kind of things. So it makes the business viable. You got to understand that small businesses are the seat of the economy in a capitalist economy. And while the capitalist regime has its faults, because we have to live with billionaires controlling the US president is just a puppet at this point in time in history. Like the US president is just a puppet for billionaires, yeah? So the billionaires say, hey, we will give you $1 million bazillion. And this is an America thing because America's a younger country and that's not the reason, but America's like the land of the free, so they don't want to have rules against like corruption and, well, it is low-key corruption to a degree. So, by the way, I'm trying to build for some reason, I'm trying to build a bridge here so my dogs can join me. They don't need to join me. They will teleport up with me. So I can just pole to the top of this hill that I'm climbing. Cool. All right. We're on the way back, boys. We're on the way back. Things are bleak, but we'll get past this. We'll make a grave for our fallen soldier. back of the swamp. All right. Next one. High profit margins also absorb mistakes. So if a system breaks or a project takes longer, Project C protects you. Project B breaks you because you have the demand of the other clients that you have to serve because you price low. Yeah. This, by the way, is also why the charity model is slightly broken. So imagine a world where charities are very new and the government's like, oh my goodness, look at the amazing work that charities are doing for our society and other societies around the world. This is so good, we want to support this. So charities get special benefits. But then imagine there's a million charities and therefore you can't be no charity ever gets the spotlight. Couple things. If a charity exists for like 100 years, then they'll do well. If a charity, unless they fall off and just stop like trying, start like take their foot off the pedal, yeah. But if a charity is trying to get into the become a new charity, that's incredibly hard. Unless you play your cards right and say, I'm the new charity, give me funding, blah blah blah, all this kind of thing, and you leverage like you have to be adaptable, yeah. You have to be really good at the game. You can do it. But it doesn't, it's counterintuitive, right? But if you're a company who doesn't have to go through the fact that like you're non-profit and you have profits, then you get some sane, like you don't start going insane because you always never ever have profits because you're non-profit, yeah? Like in a charity, you just have to get stuff right all the time. And so it's just like, my mouse disconnected. Cool, dude. I can't believe my horse died in snow. Like horses are so big. Like anyone who's, I've had horses die of suffocation before, and they're just so big. Yeah, bro. Look at these idiots. Pack of fools. All of them. Cool, that's all of them, I think. All right, let's keep it going. So the bundling hack, this is a cool one. This is a really cool one. It kills all comparison. It kills your business becoming a commodity, which means that it's easily accessible. What you're selling is easily accessible, which means that you have to compete on price because there's nothing else to compete on because you're a commodity. Like, for example, if you want to buy, I don't know, anything. If you want to buy, for some reason, I don't know why this is coming to mind. Like diapers is what the Americans call them. We call them nappies in the UK for a baby. Yeah? W teleportation. If you want to buy that, then you're probably just going to buy the ones that are the cheapest, unless they really suck. So you're going to buy the cheapest ones that still have quality. Why? Because making a diaper is easy, bro. Making a diaper is easy. There is an element of branding. When I see the trust brand Pampers in the UK, that's trustworthy. They have really good branding, really good marketing, really good advertising. So you look at it and you just go, oh my, no, you've caught me on the wrong day, boys. I'm sorry to tell you, you've caught me on the wrong blood clot day. Okay? Yeah, wrong day to be an op. Wrong day. Yeah, out my game. By the way, normally in this moment in time, okay, never mind, they've added this. So normally at this moment in time, I don't know if it's the vial and you only get the vial, but basically previously when you killed the flag bearing guy, the guy with the banner on his back, you would then get bad omen, which means that you if you would go to a village, that it would start a raid, which is really bad because my house is in a village. But fortunately, by the way, I think we're actually this way. Oh my days, gang, I have no idea. We've got to look for the mountains. We're going to be around here somewhere. I'm just going to go down this way. And then if our house isn't down this way, then it'll be to our right. This is a long episode. Sorry, gang. So, for example, I sell websites. It's not about selling a website. That's a real commodity. People can price shop on Fiverr and just get a freelancer to build it for them. That is, if you're going to Fiverr, then that is you're competing on price. There are going to be people who win despite price. So some people will be able to charge high on Fiverr, which is a freelancing site. They'll be able to do that because they have... Guys, I'm really not sure where the base is, but it's all right. I wanted to say we were a lot closer to the swamp biome. If there are 3 white sheep around, I'm going to sleep. Do I have my bed? Guys, sorry. Got wheat in our inventory. I don't need that. Hey. I know someone got blicked, by the way. Yeah, this guy is super low. Really, really low. That's alright. Someone's really low. Who is it? Someone's very, very, very low. You're really low. Come here. Stop running away. I'm trying to heal you. He was very low. Very low indeed. Alright. Got some rotten flesh as well. Let's give that to him as well. Cool. Stand up. There's no time for sitting. Alright, I'm going to go on this hill and then we'll know if our place is over here. I don't actually think it is. I don't know where we are, boys. Uh-oh. 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 It's running for his bones. What am I even saying these days? Alright. The bundling hack. This makes your product or service not a commodity. Therefore, because it's not a commodity, you'll get it. I'm trying to understand things that you may not understand by me just saying. I'm just saying shit. Let's be real. Okay, we're in the right place. I'm really happy. We're over here, behind this hill. Okay, guys. Sell a bundle. So, this is kind of the idea. Bundling saves you from becoming a commodity. This is something Alex Hormozy taught me. He taught me almost everything, not gonna lie. So, sell a bundle. Automated customer capture layout. For example, instead of just selling a website, you sell automated customer capture layout, meaning you get pop-ups on your website, meaning you have contact forms on your website and they keep the lead in a database that then follows up with the lead, which is the AI lead responder. And then you have CRM integration. So that lead stays in your client relationship management software, CRM, and that CRM is then able to, you continue contacting the client. Here we are, boys, we're back. Gang, it's been a really tumultuous time. It's been a crazy time for us. There are monsters nearby though, so we're gonna have to execute some of these. What? Yeah, it's a bad day to be a zombie. Boom. They're all dead, look at that. That was rapid. One of our dogs is still chasing. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Out of my game. Boys, I'm infinitely trying not to kill my dog. It's my entire life right now. Really good aim. Alright, boys, I'm going to bed. Yeah, end this guy's whole career, please. It's a lot of XP. Let's grab some of this. Good bit of monster hunting, gang. Alright, time for bed. Wow, what a day. What a day, boys. Alright, this is the last point. Sell a bundle. The result? They can't compare your price to anyone else because no one else sells what you sell. So I sell websites. Instead of selling websites, it's important that I sell this instead. A bundle of automated customer capture layout, AI lead responder, CRM integration. So it's not only just a website. It's a website plus lead nurturing, plus integrating with your CRM, plus what else? All these things, yeah. So we're not just selling a website because the client thinks, oh, I want a website. I'm going to look for website providers. They find you, and then when they book a call, they're like, oh, I want a website. But then you sell them all these extra bits that you know about because you're the one who does the business. And then they go, oh, well, I'll have those too. And then they pay the premium. So that's how it really works. So then if you completely reverse the risk, so high prices trigger client fear, but you can melt the fear with an aggressive guarantee. There's a higher loss aversion if the price is higher and then they pay it and then they don't like what they have. You hit them with a guarantee. If it's not live in 14 days, you don't pay, or 50% paid only after the first lead hits the CRM. So you match high prices with zero risk for the buyer. Another simple way around this that just works is just having a contract. And the contract says you have to pay. But that's not always the best way because it doesn't always work. It's not always as simple as that, right? All right. These dogs need to chill. I'm going to sit them all down around my house. Let's keep it low key, boys. I'm kind of done with you all. We should create a dog kennel. And we last thing we need to do on this episode, boys, is create a grave for our zombie horse. We'll make it out of mangrove wood. Just for him, man. It's been a tough old time, yeah. It's been a tough time. Let's place these down because I'm never going to see them again otherwise. Not the most fancy, but it works. Alright, let's put all these fun things away. I've already got some diamonds, actually. Alright. Let's make the sign. I need more planks. Oh my god. Let's do a bit of stone cutting work. Hold on. Here's a nice place. Nope. No, he doesn't. Rest in peace, zombie horse. Rest in peace, zombie horse. Brains. 2026 to 2026. He was young, man. He was young. I remember the first day I conceived. He was conceived in my eyes, and I saw him. And I remember how he how willing he was, how loyal he was. And I said, I need a bit of that in my life. So I took out his parasitic owner. I gave him life with his horse armor. And I failed him. He was the horse to take us beyond our humble living. And he will be remembered. Whoa! Hey, 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 hey. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was a long one, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mean to make these so long, but this is the way it goes. I'm gonna keep it real though, guys. I suck at Minecraft, let's be real. All right, next episode, we're gonna build the house. We could build a dog kennel. We have lots of things to crusade upon. For example, now we have loads of dogs, actually. We actually need to patch the... no, we're not patching this up. I don't care. Now that we have a bunch of dogs, we can build a kennel. But also, we should, I don't know, track down the Woodland Mansion. Track down the creaking. We should go and hunt the Guardians. We should go to the Nether. We should go back to the pillaging outpost and take our revenge. We should probably go mining, find some diamonds, get some diamond armor, upgrade. But for real, it's been a tough time, guys. And I just thank you guys for sticking by me. I'm also gonna... This was a funny joke in my mind. It looks like an iron golem, but it's not. But I'm going to take this iron back now. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Pricing is a pretty simple one, but there's a lot of benefits to pricing well. The question, how do you price well, is a simple one. Price as high as the market will pay. And that puts you in a position where you have to deliver a good service, otherwise they won't be happy. The price to value discrepancy will be too crazy and they won't be happy. So make sure to do that. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.